us know that it's a very, very important series for Ajinkya Rahane. This was always going to be the case in South Africa. Moment the team was announced and Ajinkya was part of it, everybody knew that this would perhaps be one of the most important series that the former Indian vice captain is perhaps playing. But if you know Ajinkya Rahane well, and I can claim to know Ajinkya Rahane very, very well, you will know that if there's anybody in this current team who's a comeback man of sorts, it has to be Ajinkya Rahane. Take the 2018-19 series in South Africa. Ajinkya was dropped for the first 2 test matches. And it was a hugely harsh call. Ajinkya was then vice captain of the team, and to have to sit out was hard. And he said that in multiple interviews with me thereafter. He came back at the very same Wanderers test match and played a very important hand for India in one of the most treacherous wickets that we have seen in recent times. His counter-attacking knock in the second innings literally set up that match for India. And that's very Ajinkya Rahane. Preparation, hard work, pushing himself. This is how he has always been. He's not as talented as a Virat or a Rohit, but push and hard work and preparation defines Ajinkya Rahane. Since the time of his childhood, when his mother used to walk him miles in the absence of real affluence, he has grown up the hard way. A black belt in karate, that gives him, in martial arts rather, that gives him the discipline. He would walk long stretches to be able to just play the game. When he was shown the photograph of Sachin Tendulkar as a child, he said he wanted to be like Sachin Tendulkar. I have covered Ajinkya Rahane from his very first test match. I remember how his parents were flown in and what that meant to him. Deeply emotional he was at that point in time in Delhi in that series against Australia. Now if you think back to the Boxing Day test in Australia when he was leading, clearly India was under the cosh. 36 all-out, that badge that Ravi Shastri refers to, was badly denting the Indian team's credibility. And Ajinkya Rahane stood up and played one of the most impactful and telling knocks as captain that we will possibly see. Yet again, a comeback of sorts. That's what has always defined the character of Ajinkya Rahane. Each time you challenge him, he will go back to his little cocoon, be the best prepared he can, and come out and execute his plans. In sport, it is impossible to say that someone will succeed. But what is possible to say in the case of Ajinkya Rahane is that there will never be any dearth of effort. And we have seen that same kind of effort in that first test match in Centurion. The first innings, an important knock, a counter-attacking knock. And each time Ajinkya plays, you're like, this guy was never out of form. In the second innings also, important runs. Yes, brief stay in the wicket. Not many runs, but that 20 again looked attractive. So, comeback man Ajinkya Rahane, I have reasons to believe that he will come good for India in test matches 2 and 3. Fingers crossed for him, because he's been a true servant of the game in India, that he yet again proves his critics wrong and makes a telling impact to the Indian cause. 2022, the start of 2022, should be another story of a comeback for Ajinkya Rahane.